Every family story begins somewhere. For the Hassebrocks, that beginning lies across the ocean, in the village of Weiden in Cuxhaven, Lower Saxony, Germany. Martin's grandparents, Hermann Heinrich Henry Hassebrock and Maria Sophia Harmeyer, left that world behind and built a new life in Illinois. On January 28, 1887, their grandson, Martin Heinrich Hassebrock, was born in St. Peter, Illinois. He was the first child of George Heinrich Hassebrock and Rosalina Bockler. 3 brothers died as infants: Daniel Wilhelm, Emil Heinrich, and Friedrich Johann. Martin grew up alongside the siblings who survived into adulthood: Samuel Friedrich, Joseph Wilhelm Heinrich, and Emma. Their home carried both the weight of loss and the strength of a family determined to endure. As a young man, Martin became a barber. In small-town Illinois, the barber shop was more than a place for a haircut. It was where news traveled, where neighbors gathered, and where community life pulsed. Martin's steady hands and quiet presence made him a familiar figure in St. Peter. Martin married Anna Marie Rice on October 2, 1910. He was 23 years old and she was 19 years old. Together they built a large family. They raised 9 children: Elsa, Edna, Irene, Lita, Ella, Henry, Ernie, Earl, and Anna. Their home was full, busy, and rooted in the rhythms of rural life. Martin's official records give us a clear snapshot of his life. On his World War I draft card, he listed his birthplace as St. Peter, Illinois, and his residence as Marion County. He recorded himself as a natural-born citizen of the United States, self-employed as a farmer, supporting himself and his children. He noted no prior military experience and did not claim exemption. Years later, he registered again during World War II, this time from Meacham Township in Marion County. He was still farming, still raising his family, and still doing his part. Although his roots were in St. Peter, Martin and Anna later lived and worked as farmers in Kinmundy, Illinois. Farming was more than an occupation. It was a way of life. Long days, steady hands, and quiet resilience shaped the family's daily rhythm. Martin and Anna's 9 children grew into families of their own, spreading the Hassebrock name across Illinois and beyond. Together, those 9 children produced 40 grandchildren, creating a legacy of life, love, and continuity. Martin lived through extraordinary times: World War I, the Great Depression, and World War II. Through it all, he remained steady, a barber, a farmer, a father, and a man shaped by the values of rural Illinois and his German-American heritage. Martin Heinrich Hassebrock died in 1956 at the age of 69 years 10 months and 19 days, but his story did not end there. It lives on in the generations that followed, in the children he raised, the land he worked, and the community he helped shape. From his grandparents from Weiden, Germany to St. Peter, Illinois, from the barber shop to the fields of Kinmundy, Martin's life is a reminder that ordinary people build extraordinary families.